I
Okay.
countdown for you?
Everything looks good.
Hey, Super, can I count down for you?
Sure, why not?
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
And live in three, two, one, go.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first ever CyberHive podcast. It's been a little bit of time of working, or a little bit of time in the works. We got horns going crazy on my left over here, but this is the crew we have to work today. We have Muricon, we have Nord, Skull, myself, Chain, and Ranger. These guys have decided to jump onto the podcast, and we're going to be talking about van life today, as you should probably already be able to figure out by the fact that every one of us is driving a van of our choosing. Nord, Chain, Ranger, and Muricon have all chosen the VW bus. Myself and Skull have chosen the transit vans. As some of you out there might already know, if you're subscribed to this channel, I've actually been looking into the van life project for quite some time. And it's a big passion project of mine because it's something I've wanted to do for about a year and a half now, realizing how much money you can actually save living this lifestyle. So that's what we're here today to talk about. Hopefully we can stay on topic this time and maybe get some of you guys out there interested in this van life project, get you pointed in the directions of some channels that are doing it. I myself am not doing... Oh God. I myself am not doing the van life vlogging stuff until around September, so you'll be able to look forward to that as well if you're subscribed to this channel. So with that being said, we're actually going to take a cruise out here, and we're going to start a simple discussion of who would build what and why. We'll do one at a time, that way it makes it easy for all of us to kind of keep track of who's saying what. So I'm going to go down the list, obviously starting on my convoy over here. So let's get out here, guys. Let's get a good roll going. And we're going to cruise at just 70 today. And Muricon, we're going to ask you first, why did you choose what you chose, and how would you build yours up?
So what I chose, what I did, the van is the Volkswagen van, is because it's been a dream of mine to always have one of these, and they're pretty unique. When you see a van life, you usually see these modern ones and all of that, and I'm more of an old school vehicle type of person, so when I saw this, I wanted to go with it because it felt more like my style. It felt like somewhere where I'd like to relax, and how I'd build mine up is I would start with a bunch of old tech, basically go back to like the 70s, back when they had their old motorhomes, just basically put it together like that because it felt more like home to me than the modern day.
Which is fair, because these days you see a lot of, like myself, the transit van builds, and it's something different to see a VW van running around. And it's kind of nice because you think it's low maintenance, it's low cost. There's a couple people I've actually watched that I envy on that.
The one that's all over TikTok, the one that who is a big, huge fan of Fallout, he drives a Volkswagen Beetle, or a Volkswagen bus, with, those, half bus, trailers that, Volkswagen made along with them?
Mm-hmm.
He drags that along with him, and whenever he goes to, like, Comic-Con, stuff like that, he always sets it up like it was like a shop kind of thing, like you would see in Forza or in Fallout.
Okay, that's kind of cool. I mean,
And we have, I started streaming on Twitch. We have my first viewer.
Hey, hello out there, welcome.
To each his own,
Oh yeah.
That's the good thing about van life, You can have all walks of life,
Yep, we're going over here.
It doesn't really have to be 70s hippies, or hippies in general. It could be just every average ordinary Joe, wanting to, live the simplest life possible.
Because I need to start up Twitch real quick.
Okay.
So basically, You can just be any ordinary person that wants to live the simplest life possible and loves travel. And there you
I
go.
do think that's one thing that about the van life that intrigued me the most. You get that lifestyle. You could wake up one morning and it could be secluded in a forest away from society and still have all your modern amenities like right in your own comfort of your van. Or you can wake up another morning on the coast of California with $1 million oceanfront view and you're not paying $1 million for a house to do it. As
good
I've
thing
seen
about
it.
Another good thing about van life is it's kind of like how the truckers are out on the road. Most of them basically live in their trucks.
Is the correct term nomads for that? I mean, is there a different lifestyle? I can't remember.
It's not like hobos.
No, like the nomad lifestyle. Like they live in their trucks, they do everything, and
I think
Oh,
so.
like in pickup trucks, and they just get like a
No, I'm
camper
talking about
or-
semi trucks.
yeah, like the
Okay.
semi-truck lifestyle.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh, I
mine-
know
Did
what
anybody
you're
else see the
talking about
message
now.
from Beast Mode?
No, I did not.
Did everyone hear what's happening to Rapid?
No, what's going on?
Yeah, he's not gonna have
His
gold for a
Xbox
while.
Live ran out.
Aw, damn. Well, we'll get
But
him
he
in
said
the.
he might have it within 2 weeks.
We'll get him on
No.
one of these then in the future.
Yeah.
Ooh, there's a jump
Well,
there. Easy.
Who's next?
So the next one we're gonna go with is Nord. Let me hear about the van
Sorry.
you chose and why you chose
All
it,
good.
and what amenities you would use.
Personally, I chose the Volkswagen Deluxe.
Okay.
A lot of the parts for me are same as Unicorn or American. It's an older van. I have a couple of buddies who, one girl, one guy, who are actually married, and they are currently renovating a VW bus. And if you want, I will be
400 yards.
sharing a lot of their photos that they take for their van on Instagram, and you can also find mine as well. And I gave
When you post
super-
that, you should post their you should tag them in the post
Yep.
so that we can go follow them.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll tag them in
And I
the
will-
post ahead.
I will be
In 200 yards, you will arrive at your
tagging
destination.
them in the photos, and me personally, I like the older vans. It's like it's the
It's
shape.
like
I
living,
really
it's
like
like
it.
living in the past.
It is. And I currently don't have my driver's license, but I am working on it, and I am eventually, not right away, but I am planning on getting a van and
Nor super.
Yo, what's up?
going for a while.
I'm stuck.
Oh, hold on. I'll get rid of that.
And before we started this recording, we were discussing that, hey, if we all decide to do this, we would possibly
Let's-
meet
let's-
up.
Let's just travel around together as a big,
Yeah.
As a
like,
big van life
as-
pod.
Yeah,
basically
and
just
I-
Van
share
life
our life
posse.
together.
It would be really cool,
I am
Because
honestly.
also-
everybody here in this chat's like family to me. So I'm like, might as well travel with
Oh,
family
yeah.
if anything else, because I've been there for Skull a few times when he's needed somebody, and he knows I have, and I've considered him as a brother ever since Zach introduced me to him, one of our friends, and since Skull is introduced me to all of you guys have been like family to me, and if I do get a van and we all do decide to do this, I would really enjoy traveling with all of you.
I mean, that would be really fun, to
Because
be
it'd be
completely
fun.
honest.
That would be fun.
Just go out. And you know what? The thing is, like, I think we'd honestly all just get mountain bikes just for the hell of it, so we can hit up trails as we go.
Yeah.
Like, to be real,
Yeah.
like, I would 100% just go out and get a good mountain
explore
bike
the,
and...
the Rocky
me-
Mountains in Utah.
Hell yeah.
Me
That'd be a
and
fun place to go.
Super, as of right now, that I know of, I'm not sure about any of you other guys in here. I have subscribed to these two YouTube channels. One is BKXC, and the other is the Single Track Sampler. They mainly do mountain biking videos, but for a while they also did van life, like the single track sampler. His name is Alex. Did originally lived out of a hatchback that he named Sheila.
Yes.
And that is what he lived out of. But then he was looking at getting a van. He got a
he got a Ram ProMaster, and he got the high top.
Ram ProMaster high top.
I think he got the long wheelbase too.
Yeah. And he is currently living out of that. And same with BKXC.
Yeah, it's something really extraordinary.
That's how I really got into this whole van life thing. I saw them doing this. I was like, I think I might take a look on Instagram to see if there's anything like this, and there is. It's huge on Instagram right now.
This
and it's
is
like
an amazing community, because if you find more people doing they're going on talking down, sitting with you, talking, telling you their adventures, and what got me into it is because I've always wanted a small house, and I used to watch that tiny house show on the House Channel and whatever on TV, and they made like houses and people pull them like trailers and all of that. But then when I found out that people were living in vans and vehicles, I was like, you know what? That looks pretty nice.
And I think
a lot of times.
Go ahead.
We
Go
might
ahead,
have
Super.
we might have a rando coming in.
We'll leave the rando alone. I don't care.
Whatever.
But it's this thing that I was looking around about, and a while ago I had a friend that said he was living van life. I thought it meant he was like homeless. He wasn't homeless. He actually decided to take this lifestyle on his own because it was simple. It taught him that like the luxuries are not what make you happy in life, and that kind of showed me that okay, like the house that I live in, obviously it's a decent sized house. It's huge, but at the same time, like I think okay, I know how much money it costs to run this house and rent this house and everything else. And then, I look at a van, like, if I make one big purchase in my life and then I build over it while I'm living in a nice house, then I can, put everything in there, build the way I want to, make it look the way I want to, and it would feel like home. And first of all, there's a million places that you can park to sleep, even in, like, public areas, like... I know in some cities it's still not legal in some places, but in like Florida, Colorado, Utah, California, you can live out of your vehicle. There's nothing against the law. As long as you're not trespassing, you're not causing a problem, then you're fine. Like that's what I've been learning.
Also, another thing is in Washington State, if you get the state pass to go to all the parks, you can park in a national park and you can stay there for a few days just fine.
Oh hell yeah!
Free. Any state park, as long as you have that pass, and that pass is about $100 a year.
Mm-hmm. And it's really not bad.
It really isn't.
And then I did find something else that was pretty cool too. Recently, there is this company, and I don't think you guys have heard of it yet. I think I brought it up once in conversation, but I never really went in depth about it. It is a company called Goal Zero. They make all solar batteries, like 14,000 milliamp batteries. These things are absolutely enormous. They weigh, I think, close to like 80 pounds a piece. But it's a giant powerhouse that you put in like your van or your house. It can power a household refrigerator off of solar power for 8.5 hours. Could you imagine how long that would run in a van that's solar powered on just one of those little miniature fridges?
That'd probably be like at least half the day.
It actually those can go. I think. Let me look at my thing. 'Cause I used to have a sponsorship with them, and I used to have an affiliate link for Amazon, but I lost it a long time ago. It says it can power a. This is from a user review who's done this before. He converted a 2017 Mercedes Sprinter van, and he said that he has 6 of these things, which was a heavy investment of close to $4,500. but he can
Oh,
run.
that's not bad.
That's not a bad investment really for solar batteries,
That
and the
is-
panels really aren't that much. He said he paid $800 for all 4 panels for the roof because that was all that would fit. He has 2 extra charge, and he's continuously charging the other 4 as he's using them, so they never run out. He said his fridge runs for 3 days off of the biggest battery that Goal Zero makes.
Really? 3 days.
3 full days. I'm talking
without recharge.
No, without recharge. He uses a low watts. I can't remember the name of it, but it was one of those ones that Alex from the Single Track Sampler has. It uses little to no power.
Is it like a full size fridge or is it?
It's one of those. It's like a cooler style fridge. It's like 2.5 feet long. It has a freezer fridge combination, so you put the freezer stuff on the bottom and then put the fridge stuff on top.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah,
It uses like no power.
it's fairly efficient.
And then
And another
what
good
it's
thing is,
for.
go ahead.
another good thing is, and if we do all meet up and decide to travel together, we can all film videos and all of that fun stuff together, and keep all of you guys posted on our lifestyle at the same time.
And to show you guys that this really isn't what you make it out to be. People, this is a subject I wanted to talk about too with you guys. This is the subject that I've been seeing lately, that the van life is more of a cult following, and I completely disagree with that statement.
Realized no one's audio is included on my stream right now.
Oh no!
I just realized no one's audio.
Oh no!
Wow.
Sorry, Scott.
Hey, who else but Skull?
Only Skull. But you love you. We love you, man.
Who else but Skull?
My voice is already in there.
I'm including mine now.
So what I was saying is like I hate how people have it like looked down upon this lifestyle, because like they see him just out in public or like in public places. They're like, oh, he's living out of a van, and you know, it's like, oh, they must be homeless, or oh, they must have like done something wrong in their life to just be this.
Yeah, be on the run.
Exactly. They beat you with the stick before they even get to know what you've done and like what happened to you.
Yeah.
What you
So-
are actually.
Like, here's my thing, right? I kind of look up to Alex, and I'm just calling him Alex because I don't want to say his whole channel name, but I look up to him because even he said, like, he didn't choose this lifestyle on, like, just because he didn't want to live in a house anymore. It chose him. Like, this simple lifestyle chose him, and he loves it because he has his bikes, he's got his bed, everything. He has a studio. Let me get you guys a little bit of information here. He has a fucking studio in his van. He has a 5K monitor in there that is on a swivel bar, and his whole van is solar powered.
The fuck?
He
Like,
the
right?
Literally the first thing that him and Seth from Seth's bike hacks that they put in his van was swivel seats, so people could be able to sit in the van and still be able to interact with the people in the back.
And it's really cool because I don't know in all states if you can do this, but like if you have like a guest with you or something that's riding with you for like a day or two, if you're driving and they don't want to sit in the front seat, they can just chill in the back. Like as long as they're like out of sight, they can just chill in the back. It's not that big of a deal.
I think that's
it's like the truckers.
legal.
It's like the semi truckers.
Yeah.
Because I was in a semi for 3 weeks, and I went all around the country. You're fine to be in the back as long as you're not really moving around too much.
Yeah, as long as you're like
You can just sit
stationary, you're
back there
fine.
and relaxed. And if you do sit up front, just make sure you put your seatbelt on, and from there you can just relax. Because one of my plans is, if I do this lifestyle, is I want to put those airbags that they have in the seats of their semi trucks into my seat, so that I can make my seat comfortable no matter where I go.
Oh yeah. Or plus, like I would actually take the stitching off my driving seat and then put an extra cushion under it.
Oh.
You know.
Yeah.
Unicorn, did you get disconnected?
Yeah.
Ah, crap. All right, join back in really quick. If you need me to re-invite you, I can, because I think it's invite
Yeah,
only
it's
right
Because
now.
we're not moving a little that much.
Okay, I'm gonna set the next destination in just a second here.
Here, anyone in the
Okay, I just put my audio in there, so you should be fine.
I might.
Yeah, you're gonna have to invite
I
me.
might be
Can you
cutting
hear
out
me?
here in the next 15
Yeah.
minutes.
I don't know.
Alright, let me
My
get you
game
back
might
in
be
here.
cutting out here in the next 15 minutes because I think my Wi-Fi might shut off.
Uh-oh.
It's gonna have a reset tonight.
Alright, so let me get the next cruising destination set up here.
Here, let me see.
So is Skull next?
Actually, since you are the fresh one here, we're gonna bring you into this next,
Everyone's so quiet in this stream.
Yes, I'm back. I'm back, guys.
Okay, cool. Alright, so before all of us start getting kicked, I'm gonna start leading us out of here. We're gonna do the same thing before, we're just gonna keep it nice tight cruise. We're going to the other side. So, to everybody watching, we do have somebody in this stream, this video, who is new to the van life, and that would be our friend Shane. So we're gonna be here to hopefully answer his questions, because he even told us he has no clue what this is yet, and we want to help him understand exactly what this is. So Shane, if you want to start asking us some questions, man, we'd be like more than happy to help you out. Like any question at all.
Guys who are watching this, they want to leave like some comments for Shane. I'm sure we'll let him know what they are, and so like he can learn the van life as well through y'all. So.
And like, there's totally like no pressure with you, Shane. And like, if you have questions, like by all means ask, because like we want to kind of help you understand this lifestyle better. By the end of this podcast, you know what I'm saying?
Whoops.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Dang it.
So if you had to ask us any question, what would you ask? Like just off the top of your head.
What is the miles per gallon if you do this?
Ideally, you want a van that,
on the van. Like,
yeah.
It all depends
It depends on the van,
type of van.
but just you will save. But with this lifestyle,
I don't know.
But with this lifestyle,
One at a
you
time.
save a lot of money.
Like, and that's the thing too. It definitely depends on the van. Like the one I chose, it has a V6, so it's moderate on gas. But that's just because I have a lot of equipment that has to go in for obviously recording, streaming, and everything else. Usually you want a van with at least 25 miles a gallon, to be like at least, because that would keep it fair. And I know the van I chose has almost a 30-gallon tank, so it lasts a long time.
Then again,
And I
if
know you
really-
can
if-
upgrade those too along
Yeah.
the way.
Yeah.
And you want a van that's reliable. Like my dad, he's into VW vans and VW bugs and just VW anything. And he had 2 VW bugs that were really good. And he said that the VW van is really good on gas. It's like, really good. I don't remember exactly, but he said it's good on gas.
We're gonna go off-road up here, guys. Just a heads up.
And another good
My
thing
van
is
just
that,
got clean.
and another good thing that's nice
What the
about
fuck?
Cork skull.
is that if we really wanted to upgrade,
I mean, it's a dirt block,
if we
so it
really
doesn't
wanted to
matter.
put the money into the vans,
Sorry,
we
Shane.
could, and the vans could go up to like 50 miles per gallon. I've seen the vans that can go that far.
Oh yeah, there's a way to put regulators on the engines to bring the mileage way up.
And if we were to do that,
and
then
how much
imagine
space
how
can you
far.
make for your bed, like stuff like? Is there a way that you could expand the outside, like cut, like to expand the rear of it?
If you go with like a Ram ProMaster, what Alex went with, there's actually a fair bit amount of space that you can get in there for a bed.
Ideally, your primary goal would be to get something with a long wheelbase in the name. That way you don't have to put like extenders on it, because that can get dangerous. But
Yeah.
if you get anything with like long wheelbase, high rooftop in the name, even if it's a short wheelbase, with the high top roof, even that's perfect.
Yeah.
Like with the
uh,
with the vans that me and the rest of the boys are driving, other than you and Skull, I'm pretty sure we could fit a full size bed into this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
yeah,
just look at all the 70s like pictures
This
and
thing
stuff
cannot
with
go
people that
up.
have full-size beds inside the VW vans. I mean, seriously, if you took out most of the seats and you only had like the 2 seats, I'm I mean, you could fit a lot in this van.
Oh yeah. He could fit a hell of a lot in
yeah.
here, and those particular, yeah. Like, and that's the thing too, because you always gotta watch like your
That's
budgets.
how the 70s like I mean that's how the 70s were basically like, you know, people just taking these vans and saying, you know what, fuck it, you know, fuck the you know the system. I'm gonna go to California or go wherever and just live in my van and not be tied down to the government.
Exactly.
Essentially just living off the grid.
Essentially, yeah.
Pretty much.
Another good thing about these vans is that you can go if you really want to, you can actually go fishing or hunting for your own food without people
Yeah.
really telling you, hey, you got to go to the store and buy it. And you can because that's another thing I've seen that is nice about the van life.
It's really, it gives you a lot of freedom that a house
It
doesn't give
really
you.
does.
Because a house
Because
ties you down.
because I love fishing. I will go fishing any day of my life
Oh yeah.
because I
Yeah,
love
hell yeah.
seafood. And if if I do this, I will actually fish all day just so that I have food for a nice week or two of fish so that I can eat as much as I need and survive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you know what? I was thinking like, you know, and this might be
Because
just,
I am good at making some good ass salmon if anybody
this
wants.
might not be possible, but like with your van, I was thinking if there would be possible to make like a little greenhouse so you can have like little plants of like fruits and vegetables.
Oh, you totally could.
Oh yeah.
That would be a nice idea.
So you
for
didn't
me.
have to
Kicked
go
out,
to the
Super?
grocery store for the fruits
Ah,
and
shit.
vegetables.
What happened
either.
here?
You just got kicked.
What?
It says you're searching for an online session.
Oh yeah.
That would actually be nice for
Yeah.
all of us because think about it. If one of us
Oh,
goes
who
fishing
else
for
just left?
food,
All did.
if one of us goes fishing, another one of us can grow plants for like fruits and veggies. Another one, if they like hunting, they can go hunting, and from there, all of us will basically
Yeah,
be
but,
helping each other out.
we'd have to have at least 2 for each job because we can't have
Yeah.
like one, especially hunting. Especially
Yeah,
hunting. You can't like, yeah, it's dangerous for one person just alone.
Because for
Yeah, and
for
I'm
safety
good.
reasons.
I'm good at hunting and tracking, so I'm good with that. And I'm actually
Yeah,
good with
it's,
fishing too.
I mean, I'm just saying, it's just for big game, you know, like
Yeah.
a bear or something. You
Oh
kind of
yeah,
need
if you
somebody
go into
to,
a
like,
big game area,
Oh
that's
well,
not
I
gonna
just
be
disconnected from everybody.
Oh,
Wait.
super.
There you are. Everybody's getting to it. Yeah, what's up, Shane?
Okay.
oh, everybody
So-
disconnected from everything except me and Murcon.
So
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
I'm in here with Super, Skull, and Chain.
It's me and
so
Murcon.
Go ahead.
say if I had a van like this,
Mm-hmm.
I would lift up the roof just enough where I can like walk around in the van,
Oh yeah, you definitely
Like-
could do that with.
like lift it up and then have bigger windows
there
on
you
the
go,
sides,
there you
so that
Yeah, you could actually do that with those.
and then have curtains and then have like a little because on the side it looks like there's like where you can put like a what do you call it for a camper
Oh, like an extension.
extension, yeah, like for like
Oh, like the VW
for your-
vans have, like, you know,
like
the
for
camper
outside.
vans have.
Yeah.
like for having like a little table that you can just hook up
Oh
underneath
yeah,
of
yeah,
it.
you can.
Oh yeah, that's doable.
Some of the VW vans have this feature, especially for the camper style vans, that they
Yeah.
have this sunsetter retractable awning kind of thing, where you can
Yeah, that's what I was
actually,
looking for. That's what I was talking about.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
and then-
Okay.
Those you could totally attach to those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. One of my
Something in the cupboard.
And I would
buddies,
apply,
he
and if I did this, I would make the windows like add like just like extenders on the side outside, like an inside, so like if I had a king size bed that doesn't fit, I can extend the both sides out
Let Tim Hawking, let's go.
so that I can put more room so I can have a bigger bed in it.
Oh, that's totally, yeah, that's something you can do.
And how about showering?
Showering? Okay, so this is interesting, and I'm glad you asked because this is where my specialty is. So with showering,
Where you take a shower at? if
you have
van
options
exists.
here.
Oh shit.
So the popular option if you're living the van life is to just simply get a gym membership and use the showers there. But if you're not comfortable doing that, there is a way to do it in one of these vans. And I have
There's
actually
campsites where you
developed.
can actually go to if you got.
Oh,
membership,
I
if
have
you got,
I have an idea that a lot of people tend to want to do. They just go to like lakes or something that they know is like, you know, public, and they actually take a lake bath.
Oh, hey, I've actually taken lake baths before. It's actually kind of cool.
Oh my gosh, they are so much fun.
And then like go to like.
Watch out for brake checking up there, actually.
Woo!
And then going to
Yeah,
like
that's what I'm doing.
what do you call them? They're like hot springs.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just going places that that are natural. And
Oh, just
taking
like
a bath
General Iroh and Avatar.
Yep.
Yes.
in. Pretty much.
Oh, Uncle Hero. I
You
miss
know,
him.
like
Minus all
Avatar,
of the
pretty much.
earthbenders trapping you in.
Yeah.
Pretty
Where
much,
would you
like,
hook up the
just
water
take
system?
Avatar, the way they live, and they live off the grid and everything. Take that, but with a actual car, a van.
Yeah.
So let me since you asked this question, where you get the water from. So here's where I did a little bit of engineering for my van build, and it's going to cost me close to about $300 for how. And it's really a simple shower system. It is a foot pump. It takes 2 gallons to 3 gallons of fresh water, and you put it in like a little tank, like a reservoir, next to the shower, and you literally just like take it as a shower, but you just use your foot to pump the water through, and it's like little to no effort at all. And
Would that
I
make
mean,
your feet tired?
oh goodness,
Doing
no,
it?
no, God, no. They have such light springs on them that like a slight tap would even go. But that way you don't waste water, and it controls how much
Oh,
you
fuck,
use,
give me that.
which is pretty cool.
I know this is questions from Chain,
Mhm.
but I have my own question.
Yeah, go for it.
What about the toilet situation?
Yeah, we're gonna take a
the
shit
common question.
Or a piss.
This is the common
Or
question.
take a hole and like some stuff in their shit.
No, what you do is
Harken back to that one.
you go take a shit out in the middle of nowhere. You use the leaves for your toilet
Or
paper.
It's
like,
That's
would it
going
be like
primal.
one of those, would it be one of those?
I'll give you a push, Super. Skull.
But like one of those.
'Cause I got more uphill power than you.
Crap.
I can
With,
sleep a lot.
the toilets where you go to the bathroom and then it just goes off onto the road or whatever.
Oh God, ew. Okay, so this is the cool thing about those, right? There is a way to, obviously, there's a couple ways and a couple things you can do. Let's say, for example, you are parked up at a Walmart for the night, right?
Yeah.
Oh Jesus. Let's say, for example,
I mean,
you
can
are.
use the Walmart bathroom for a certain while.
Yeah, like if you go in there and like you're buying something, they really don't care. They could give a fuck less.
Like buy a candy bar or something.
I'm gonna pull off up here. Actually, you know what? Let's go up ahead a little further. Get out of the stupid speed zone. Holy hell.
I'm gonna buck it to the end.
So am I.
Van life running.
The only
Oh,
time
here comes the ACDC, man. Oh, fuck.
here comes the weather.
Alright, well, I know
Ooh.
it's Chain's question time, but could we get to like someone else?
Yeah.
Old-
It's before I go too far though.
What was the question
Shane,
I had?
do you have any more questions we can answer for you, bud?
Oh, what I was gonna say. I
Chili.
can make this van like into a camper van,
Mm-hmm.
and I can take like the band equipment, for ACDC.
I mean, in theory, you could hold band equipment.
Okay.
Well,
wait,
okay. I
travel
can answer
van?
that question. Listen, I can answer that
travel
question
van,
easily.
Or I can
If we
make
were
it into
to
a
actually,
van
so Chen.
travel.
So
Yeah.
what you're asking is how would we carry instruments like for a band if we were to do a lifestyle like this? If I'm correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's easy because one of us can have a drum set in ours. Another person could have a guitar, a speaker,
amps.
a subsystem, the amps, and then from there we can just go on and make.
We can actually
that's nice.
connect
That's nice.
most of the stuff into like maybe one van, and like
That was a
actually
nice paint
have
job
a
on that
console for
McLaren.
the van.
Oh,
That's
Murakami,
nice
you still
paint
there?
job on that
Crap, he'll come back in a
Remember he
second.
said about his.
We'll get
Did
him back in
anybody
a
notice
second.
about that McLaren Senna?
Oh yeah, it's the rando.
Like how it was like
Yeah.
orange, bright orange in the front, and then it faded to the black.
Oh, there.
Oh, look at
Oh
here.
god.
There goes his internet.
We'll get him
Oh, there
back.
we go. Look at that. Look
Yeah,
at
we
that. Imagine
lost
trying to
the
sleeping in
guy,
that thing.
but, just bear with us.
Yep, we'll continue on for
Imagine
now.
trying to-
And
Stupid beetle.
Imagine trying to sleeping in that thing.
oh god.
Oh god, that would break your
Cramped.
back.
Hey,
You'll
right
be
right
fucking
now,
cramped up.
right now. Each person think of a car that would be the worst to do van life in.
Oh, I could hit you with one. Let me hear you guys' first.
Truck car.
Let's do one at a time though. Let's do okay. Let me come out here. So let's do Shane. What was your worst one to be in?
Ooh.
What the worst thing to live in?
I would say the Abarth, the Fiat, the little Fiat Abarth.
Oh. I could see that going
Or the
horribly
Peel
wrong.
50, or the Peel 150. Little tiny bubble car.
Peel Trident.
Peel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, boys. Let's do the next little drive here.
I have
Alright.
one. It's just a regular
So-
town car.
Like a Lincoln Town Car, or
No, I'm saying it's a regular car.
oh, okay.
Size car. Most uncomfortable car to go on across country. I have
Oh.
to say either the Impala. Chrysler's okay, but the '08 Impala or '08 Malibu or the '05 Malibu.
Oh. That is a
Alright,
very
I got
uncomfortable
one.
car to ride in.
I got one.
Okay.
I mean, any supercar would be bad, but I'm just picking one. Either a super or a hypercar. I don't know which one this is, but the Hawaii BC. Just to try that.
Just to try to live in something like that for
Yeah.
just a lifestyle.
That's like it's supposed to go fast just for racing.
Let's
Yeah,
wait for Nord to
no.
catch up.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
Can you
I'm gonna-
guys wait?
Yeah, we'll pull over up here.
Oh!
But just
Ooh.
no. Just no.
Oh,
God, not
Hawaii
again.
BC. Just no.
For me,
Oh god,
the
again.
worst car to possibly try to sleep in.
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure all of us are thinking it. Nobody is saying it. The Isetta.
Ow.
oh god, I said it would suck.
That would suck trying to sleep in.
That,
Oh my god,
hey,
that was my second
that
one,
would
too.
get that would that'd be basically like in a circus. You know how like
Yeah,
a
like a
bunch
clown
of
car.
clowns would get into that car and just like come out, and you'd be very amazed on how many
You
clowns
would
come out
have
of
to
that
be
car.
a contortionist to be able to sleep in that thing.
Just sleep curl up in a ball.
I mean, no offense to all these bad cars, but if you're really, really, really tired, sometimes it doesn't even matter what car you're like
Oh my
sleeping
gosh,
in.
yeah. That is kind of true.
Because
fuck.
I mean, you
That's
could
a
be
little
the
car
most
to
tired
see.
person in the world, and
Ow.
any place to sleep would be like a heaven place.
This is true.
Just
This is
saying.
very true.
Okay, go to opposite. What is the best car to do van life in? Like it, not like van life, like it would be like a van. I'm talking like car.
Just to like sleep, basically.
I have the
would
best
say
one.
Rolls Royce, any Rolls Royce.
Nope. I think I'm gonna have
To
you all
be
beat, but let's see what you got.
To be honest, it's not in game, but the most comfortable car ride I've ever been on was in a Subaru Outback.
Those things make bitchin' camper cars, though.
Those are amazing for camper cars.
They make really good camper cars.
I could totally
Here's
see
that
this
Senna
car.
again.
I could totally see this car, the Bel Air.
Ooh, that would be pretty good, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, just with how wide the back seat is.
Oh my gosh, yeah,
I mean,
that is true.
I
Those
mean,
things are boats, man. Let's be
I mean,
real.
It's not the widest thing in the world, but you can at least stretch out a little bit. Not all the way, but at least a little bit, enough to make it comfortable.
That's very
Oh, I
true.
have another question
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
about storage rides.
Ooh, storage. Okay.
For a Volkswagen.
For a Volkswagen?
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I got this. I got this.
You got this one?
I've
Okay.
seen a lot of people use different setups.
Oh, I got this.
Ranger, what do you got?
Basically, with your camper van, you got like
Oh, the Senna.
you got the double door
I haven't seen that.
on the side. So basically, you got like shelving space along the doors, and then you got you got like basically a kitchen like
Oh, you fucking bitch.
cabinets and stuff. And then
Fucking
if you
rain-
really
fucking-
need it to, you can have
fucking
like
McLaren.
a clothes rack right right along your back window, not hiding all the back windows so you can still see what's behind you, but just enough to hang up some clothes you need, and there you go.
This is true. Yeah, I mean, that's actually a very, that's an easy way to actually store a lot of stuff. I know the Transit Van's a bit different. Well, Transit Van and or ProMaster / Sprinter Van, whichever one of those three you really choose. What I've like the popular thing that I've seen is those like Home Depot HDX storage bins. The ones that are like black with the yellow tops on them. You can just put like clothes in one or like socks and underwear in the other one. It's all up to you really. And then I'll answer this other question now because I know it's going to come up at some point. Privacy. Ooh. Hello.
Oh, privacy, damn.
So let me let you guys into some insight on this one because this is where again I have a little bit of specialty. Nord probably knows where I'm going with this. It is a beautiful thing called Reflectix. It also insulates the van and keeps it cooler. It's like silver padding that you put in your windows, and it not only keeps your van cooler in the heat, depending on where you live, it keeps it cooler. Like when you're running like one of those miniature air conditioners or whatever off like the battery. And it also provides really, really good privacy because you cannot see through it. Like it is completely.
No, not at all.
Yeah. So you can change.
Isn't it basically like those window covers. That
Yeah.
You see, in the parking lot sometimes?
Jane quit ramming my ass.
Think of that, but
For that booty.
like thicker.
Okay.
And it's like really heavy duty. It barely ever tears. You have like no problems with it.
Lasts for a long time.
And the cool thing is you don't get in trouble for doing that because technically speaking, your windows on the sides and the rear of a van do not have to be in use. They can be covered over from the inside because most laws allow that kind of thing in most states to keep vehicles cooler. Obviously, it's a different thing from window tint because with window tint, obviously, you get a lot of trouble for that. But if they can visibly see that you have like Reflectix on there or just something that's covering your windows, then generally the cops will leave you alone. You won't get questioned. They just tend to leave you alone if you're using something that just covers the window versus like tinting it out and blacking out your windows, because they know you can remove it. Tint is not that way. Woo!
In the area that you like go in, like say you go into like a dense forest, can that also be just using trees and stuff be good, hiding?
That depends on a couple things. How the inside of your rig is lit up, and like how bright it is. Because obviously, if you let it too much, people can see out. Like you can't see out, but they can see in, kind of thing. Oh shit! I went too far. I'm going to this forest up here. Fuck it. For some scenery. We'll park up over here or some shit. Actually, let's go up ahead a little bit here. We'll just fuck the waypoint.
Tire options?
You know what? Fuck it. Yeah.
So tire options is easy. I know that the tires are actually like the most expensive repair bill on a van. They can range anywhere from $89 a piece if you go to like Walmart and get the economy tires, which is pretty simple. Fuck, I gotta get this.
Or if you go to like tires that are specific for the van, if you want to keep at least something specific.
This random's like, where the fuck are you guys going?
I'll go up by this wall here. I'll park up sideways this time. But tire-wise, like, it's pretty cheap if you know where to look.
Where are you?
Alright, so this podcast, I mean, doesn't run way too long. Let's get into the next person to discuss their setup and stuff.
Yes, let's see. So Nord, you went. Skull, did you choose yet?
I went.
Or did you go yet?
No.
Okay, we'll do Skull, then we'll do Ranger. First, Ranger's more of our advocate here between the three of us. Skull, so go ahead and tell us what you chose and why you chose it.
I would use a Sprinter van because it's got more space in it. Plus, doesn't it have like the storage space underneath, like the cabin area?
It does, yeah.
Well, yeah, I would use that. Plus, probably maybe a little.
So why'd you choose it? Like, what was your reasoning? What's your like story behind choosing that?
I was just about to get into that.
Okay.
One step ahead of you there.
Sorry.
Well, I'm just going up with the setup first. Like, I would go with like a little trailer at the back, like maybe with like the essentials, like maybe dirty clothes, because I don't want to smell that on the way to like a laundromat or something.
Yeah, no.
That's super gross.
That's super gross.
Probably maybe like my Xbox setup, maybe in like near the rear end of it, because I've seen this smaller guy, like 4 foot something, has a Sprinter fan, and he's also a skater. Has a bitchin', I mean literally nice ass Sprinter van. I would kind of almost do what he did, but I would have it like I would do it differently. I would probably take out my passenger seat.
You can, yeah.
For many reasons, is because so that in case what like if like somebody's like wanting to switch off with me, I would let them sleep in the bed so that they would be more comfortable.
Yes.
And I would probably use that space like maybe for another like storage area, maybe like for like maybe games, something like that. And then for like the other stuff, well, I would have to. I also have a cat, but I might not do it, but I might, depending on how it is. But I do have a cat, and I'm trying to teach him to be an indoor cat. If I do this, well, then this is gonna alter him and confuse the hell out of him. But how I would have it set up is
Hey, Brandon.
Yeah.
This is not a topic about the podcast.
Okay.
But did my gamer tag have a clan tag at the end of it, in the front of it?
I don't believe so.
It had it before because I was in the clan with Mercon.
Oh, speaking of which, I made that club for us now.
Oh, okay. I have to join that
I
then.
sent you a couple invites. I sent you a couple invites, Jane. Ranger, if you want to join, let me know. But anyways, going back to it. Okay, anyways, going back to it. I would obviously take out the front seat again for storage. I might, depending on how I want to have it set up, I might want to put my TV on one of those swivel ones because I know those are a bit expensive, but they're reliable.
Oh, kind of like the ones where you can like fold it up into like the wall or something.
Yeah, like the ones you would see in like rooms where you could pull it out and it'd be on like kind of like a computer monitor one.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Okay. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Since I have a 32-inch TV, I might just go with maybe like something wall mounted. Probably just maybe.
Turn around.
You said that you could only put like 4 of those like solar panels
10
on
miles
it.
long. Goddamn.
Technically.
You can on a Sprinter van, yeah, you can put 4. I know a Transit van you can put 4. It's gonna be tight, but if you tightly pack them together, I know it's doable.
I would probably put at least a big like
What's up, right now?
long
What's
one,
it?
long rectangle one, probably on the
All right, let's get up here and cruise, boys.
And probably have a solar powered shower.
Yes, there's just something you can do with the kit that I was talking about before. Is you can pretty much plug whatever the hell you want into it.
Hey, asshole.
And this is what's cool too. If like you have a gaming system, like a console, you can run a TV and let's just say like an Xbox on there for like 5 hours at a time.
Me, I like to play. Well, when I have my days off, I like to play pretty much all day long. But yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty much what I did all day.
But that's why you get into like having multiple battery kits. That way you can play for up to 10, 12 hours a day. And then obviously
I'm
keep your
thinking about
primaries
maybe,
running.
Like, maybe using one of the storage compartments in the van as a maybe like use like 3 storage battery storage things,
Mm-hmm.
so that I could store up a lot of energy, and maybe use like medium ones.
And the cool
Maybe
thing
get,
is like oh, go ahead.
Medium-sized refrigerator. At least have something to at least use. I'm not a decent cook yet, but I'm learning.
And that was when you're ready to. That was another thing I was going to talk about was the cooking aspect of the van life, like the cooking and cleaning aspect. This is what I get questions on all the time because like I do a lot of research on this stuff and people don't realize that yet. But so the cooking aspect is all propane. You can do electric, but it really kills batteries quickly. Like having an electric stovetop, they actually kill up batteries quick. So the best thing I recommend doing is getting one of those Coleman camp grills.
Propane camp grill. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll wait up a little bit here.
Okay, so around here, some of our
Yes, Ranger. Where's Nord?
some of our parks have like outdoor grills.
Mm-hmm.
You just need to use your own coal, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, if you
Yeah,
guys go down here, if you
I wouldn't trust some of those grills because like in some of those like I lived in apartments one time that were like stacked one on top of each other,
Mm-hmm.
and basically out in the back they had one row of like grills that were like built into the ground or whatever, and they were rusty as hell, and you just never really wanted to use them because of rust and
yeah,
everything.
but these
So
grills are
I
cast
would-
iron, and they're standing grills.
There is a way though that like so that way there's a way though that you can do that outside of trying to put it on top of the grill itself. Aluminum foil. You can actually cook your food on top of that. That way it doesn't touch the grill. Because trust me, I have the same thing. I don't like my food touching like rusty tops or anything. Even if they're like cast iron, I don't know what's been on there. So what I do when I cook on them is I cook on.
Because you don't know what you've done with that grill.
I don't know that
Well,
grill.
the thing is, because the grills are 2-layer, you
Mhm.
can put the coal underneath it, and then like the where you would actually grill the food is where you would grill the food, and it's also multi-level. You can adjust the level of how warm you want your food or how quick you want it to cook.
Okay, that's kind of cool though.
Yeah.
And
But I
these
mean,
things have been there for what, maybe 15, 10 years, and they still going strong.
still,
Huh?
yeah, but those 10 years, you never know what food's been on it, though. Come on, Skull. I mean, give it all the credit
You
you
know,
want,
you
but,
also
you
gotta
know,
think people
surfaces
like to
could,
cook.
you know.
There's here, I gotta add something to that before you sit there and shut me down again. People like to cook. Okay, so the place that I'm
Ow.
mostly referring to is it's like a good. It's called Veterans Park.
Mhm.
They also have a dog park there. They have like 2 different no, 3 sets of child's playgrounds.
Oh,
They
okay.
also have a bridge between the thing. It's a decent sized park. I think there's a trail towards it, but I haven't been on that trail yet. I'm not too sure. But a lot of people like to use it for like grad parties, like weddings,
Yeah.
stuff like that. The grills are getting used quite a lot. So I'm not too worried about it
There's
because
North
A,
Toronto.
all the chemicals that
Yeah.
people use, and plus most people bring their own tinfoil because, like Super said.
Yeah, it's kind of just like a mental thing you got to get past. Like, trust me, I actually use them a lot. I'm a big advocate of outdoor grills,
Stop brake checking me, you
but
motherfucker.
I'm not.
I'm a huge advocate of outdoor grills, even like the used
That time
ones.
you just rammed my ass.
Ooh.
Watch your speed.
I got a booty tap on that one.
Go ahead.
Tapping my
Well,
booty.
now we got a
must like your
Veyron.
booty.
Now we got a fucking Veyron now.
Hey, let them
Someone must
follow
like it,
because they're
booty.
jealous. They're jealous that we live on wheels.
Anyways, back to my
Hey, they're
van.
jealous of our booty.
Yeah, no, back to your van. Let's go here.
Well, since these 2 are pretty much almost the exact same size, if it was like a 2-door one, I'll probably just make a whole new like if it was like
Guys.
a 2 sliding door one.
Oh,
Slow down. A little.
hold it up.
I'll probably just take off one side of the van
Mhm.
and just do a
Alright.
whole new side of like metal and just do it however I want. And that'll probably be the side that I'll probably hook up my Xbox. I wouldn't hook up my Xbox up above. I'll probably turn off, well, depending on how I feel it. And I'll probably just unplug it.
Yeah. Best thing to
And
do,
I
like
mean,
especially with those, is to just like unplug them when not in use.
I like to note a lot to save a lot of energy is using those power strips with the buttons on it.
Yes.
Those are really good time consuming
Oops.
because, well, or
Oh, fucking family
energy
dead.
saving.
Family dead again.
I haven't noticed a lot of van life YouTubers haven't used them a lot.
Mhm.
I wonder if it's like only like certain states have them.
Hey, bitch.
Certain states they're easier to find than others. Usually you have to find them like computer hardware, like computer stores, or oddball places like hardware stores, because they're like just considered what is it, contractor strips, and they're usually used to protect against power surges. However, they have been useful in those kinds of builds, especially emergency situations. Like if something goes wrong in your wiring, you're gonna want to turn it off quick.
Well, the thing is, to save energy, I would use those like for like maybe certain things, like maybe for like the refrigerator,
Oh yeah.
like my Xbox setup, and possibly get a
Oh, we
PC
got another
setup
van
if
right
I
back
had
there.
one.
Oh god. Mhm.
And probably maybe it. I mean, I'm rocking a full size bed right now. I mean, that's more than comfortable for me.
And then I'll tell you something cool,
Yeah.
like about especially the Sprinters, Transits, and the Pro Masters, is you can actually fit a queen size bed in those things easily.
The fuck was that for, Skull? You just fucking brake checked us.
It's like super overkill, but you
Oh, that
could.
van is smaller than ours. Holy shit. Oh, they're the same size.
Alright, we should be able to go up here a little bit. There should be like a little campground
and for
area.
the storage-wise that I would use,
Oh,
probably
right
I've
here, right
seen a
here.
lot of YouTubers like build like a
Family
custom
Dad.
bed frame
Mm-hmm.
and use that for storage. I might do that.
Oh, I got you.
And or maybe just put my bed on the just like maybe just put like a whole bed in it, like frame, well not frame, but box spring and mattress.
Oh, sorry.
Because I know a lot of YouTubers like have like the combination of the
Nord,
two
is his
built in
van
the
smaller than
mattress.
ours?
Mm-hmm.
Which one? The red one?
The red,
Yeah.
the red and white. Red and white.
Oh, his is slammed because he's using the Forza edition.
Yeah.
He's
And
not
I
cool
probably-
enough.
Well, probably
Yeah, he's not cool enough to use the original.
kind of
No,
built
mine's the
like
same size.
airplane
Mm-hmm.
style
You're using
No,
the
his is
Forza
longer.
edition.
containers
I think.
above.
I got you.
I'm joking.
Like airplane. Oh my god. Like airplane luggage. I got you. I mean, you know, that's
But
doable.
it wouldn't be all like sectioned off. It'd probably be like one like door, and it would be like however I want it set up. I'm not very good with leveling, so I would just probably throw shit in there and just like it's good.
That's good enough.
Yeah.
Hits the
yeah.
gas and it all
Yeah,
just
I
falls
would
over.
be the same way, but I wouldn't
Like-
care if it's like organized.
Whatever is good enough.
I mean, if I had like boxes of like, per se, food like macaroni stuff like that, I would definitely like make something for them so that they don't fall over a lot.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Because I know a lot of people like to use boxed foods like that.
They do,
especially
yeah.
On camping trips.
Sorry, Ranger.
You're good. My van's
And then
like,
as for the trailer, I would probably hook up the it would probably be like what, maybe like it's 6 feet by 6 feet. It'd be decent size for like storage wise.
Mhm.
It'd be a good
Right there.
storage one, and it'd be just mainly for storage.
Yeah, I mean, that's...
just gonna
and
make
I-
a comment.
Oh, go ahead.
Even though Skull's, talking. But, yeah, my band, look, it's gone through the ringer and then some.
Do you not have cosmetic damage off?
No, he doesn't.
No, I don't.
You want me to-
It looks like
you-
it's been
you want it
beaten up
off?
and everything.
You want it off?
I actually like it like this. It looks like it's
Who's
got a
that
lot
behind
of-
us? Is that Skull?
No, Skull's right next to me.
It
That's
looks like it's
the
had a
one just like
life
his.
though. I like vans that have shown their age.
I'm gonna pass this one on to. Actually, I want to hear
Has-
what Ranger has to say about his setup.
Yeah, so go ahead, Ranger. Now you're up, man.
Well, I mean, the VW van. I mean, what can you say about it?
Seems to be the popular choice today.
Yeah. I mean, it's iconic.
Brandon, can you
Like
come out of,
nobody said
I'll
it's,
take a picture of this.
you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's just I've always
Saving.
liked the '70s. You know, the big massive afros. You know the big giant. You know the pants. You know the disco scene. You know all this.
Mm-hmm.
And then you know VW vans are just you know a classic. You know. Tree hugger, fuck the establishment, kind of, you know, fuck the government, you know, kind of,
So you got a photo
kind
of
of
him
a
over
riot,
here? No.
riot.
Yeah, I am.
Flower
Yeah.
child.
But yeah, my dad's gotten got me into, you know,
Not on my
VW,
screen, I still see through.
and
You have to go back out and then go back in.
I just picked the VW van because, you know, a lot of people don't like it because of them saying it's ugly,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not the most
Nope, you're still in
pleasing
photo mode.
to everybody.
I'm not in photo mode
And,
anymore.
I mean, it's like the
Well, you're
ugly
somehow
duckling.
see through still.
It's like the ugly duckling, you know, like the van's kind of like the ugly duckling. Not everybody likes it, but you know, only those certain people do, and I do. But to go for my setup, I would have something like you know, like a trailer in the back, you know, like those VW van box trailer kind of things,
Mm-hmm.
for like clothes and, you know, like my guitar, you know, I'd have my acoustic guitar so I can play, you know, just off time. Um,
Here,
I
let's go
would
this.
have
Let's start driving this way really quick, and then we'll keep going. Just keep talking while we're driving, though.
I would have you know, the solar panels, um, you know, on top of my van, you know, for the power and everything.
Yeah.
I would have the mix of
Let's go
electric
At the
rock
next
and
on
spot, I'm
solar.
gonna take a picture of
I
everybody.
would have the mix of solar and electric, just
Mm-hmm.
so that if it's like you know, several days in a row of bad weather, I wouldn't have too much problem.
And that's true, yeah. I mean, there's a way to, there's a kit that I'm thinking of that allows you to, like, if you, like, needed to go to, like, a campground for a few days, like, recharge and everything, there's a way to put a plug in the side of the van and charge up any auxiliary items you have, like extra batteries and stuff and all that.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
yeah. I would have to have a phone.
Oh,
Just
fuck.
because, you know, like one of them off the grid phones
Yeah,
that
like
you
a satellite
you
phone.
know,
Please tell
yeah,
me to keep that in.
I would have to have that.
Oh, I am.
Because I have to keep
Because I
touch
farted
with
like
my
a
family and friends and stuff like that.
Oh, fuck, that's
Um,
mistake. Fuck.
River
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the van.
But I would have to you know, have a
Oh.
fly fishing rod, you know, to go fly fishing.
For a second, my van's not coming up this hill. Oh, fuck.
Dude, if
But,
I
but,
if you can make it.
But yeah, I'd have like as big of a kitchen as you can in a van. Still have have a
First
bed.
year and first year going over it.
Mm-hmm.
I would have a shag carpet.
Dude, that'd be cool. The shag
Very
carpet
sad.
for real, though.
Yes.
Very groovy.
Sorry.
That's groovy.
I would also I mean, have to have
Brandon,
much
you're
lighting
stuck.
in the van.
Mhm.
All I have to have is
Oh, if that chain was stuck, I was gonna go help him out, see where it was at.
you know, one of those lava lamps.
Yeah.
Just enough
Oh
light
gosh.
so I know what I'm doing with my cooking and everything.
So you're like very old school then.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, try to keep the originalness of the band without trying to alter it too much.
Yeah, and that's like the kind of cool lifestyle that a lot of people have been living lately. Is like doing like the retro style. And
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of people like make some really cool builds with that, to be honest.
But
If this thing thrown in this right in real life, our vans would be fucked.
Oh, our vans would be totally fucked if we're doing this real
Oh my
life.
gosh, yeah.
But actually, I would love to
Oh, yeah.
have a setup on my van.
You know what? I'm
Where
going.
I could go in the water if I need to.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
You
and
can see
if
where
I
the
had it
water
set
line
up
is
on
on
mine,
my
I would
van.
probably have it
so
set
that
up.
I can go.
You can see where the water line is.
In shallow
Back
water
end.
if I absolutely needed to.
You can see how
to cross like
Oh, fuck.
shallow rivers and stuff with not too much current.
I got you.
And yeah. But yeah, have storage. I'd have the double door bank, so I can have the
Oh, fuck, I tipped over.
for spices and stuff.
Oh, I got you.
I mean, I do want to be a chef
I'm stuck.
in the
I'm
future.
stuck.
In the future. So I
Brandon, can you come back here and help me?
Coming.
Like a food truck.
That's what she
That'd be
said.
kind of dope.
Okay, wait up for them.
But like shielding like curtains for my bed where my bed is, so people don't see exactly where my bed will be, so I can still live in it, but scare people. Truck.
I mean, that'd be kind of cool. Have like a multi-purpose one.
Yeah, multi-purpose like food truck. So.
Shane, I don't have the power for this.
I would have to have a game system on it too, because I'm all about games.
Come on, girl,
if I
come
get
on,
stream,
come on, girl, come on, girl.
Hold on.
Yeah. Yeah. And I would have this like either wrap or paint job on it.
Alright, we need more people to come back here. We need more people to come back here.
Here, I'll have you come and just like go around this one.
Just to keep
I'm
it,
coming.
retro.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, yeah, I think we've.
How's it going, Shane?
And the cool thing is, I think we've kind of nailed the head on every one of our builds here. But yeah, like we were saying with Murakami before, this whole lifestyle is more of just a. It's just to experience what it's like to live the minimalist life. You know, you make one big purchase in your life, and
There we go.
you spend a good amount of money to do this. And once you do it, though, like that's it. You've already spent it. You own it. It's yours. Like, I mean, obviously you have to pay for the simple things, like I said before, is the, you don't have to pay for power, thankfully, but you pay for the gas and the insurance on it. And that's pretty much all you pay. Insurance on the vans is usually pretty good. I got quoted for, I mean, since I'm still under 25, it was $302 a month. But that's like way less than what I had.
You know anything about insurance on a retro van, like a VW van?
That depends on where you live, mainly. So that one's kind of a tough one to answer. For down here in Florida, it would be, I think, somewhere, depending on like your age. If you're over 25 or 25 or over, you get like a discount. But if you like live somewhere else, say like Utah, I know it's stupid cheap.
But
That's my van.
yeah, you can also get
I'm gonna let
you can also get I know that this might be a
I'm gonna let Super take the lead so he can.
This might be a little tiny accessory, but you can also get one of those license plates that has that's an antique, one of those antique license plates that shows an antique car on it.
Yeah.
And be part of like the antique car shows and stuff. It could be like a little bit of money if you get paid for showing off your car.
Hell yeah.
And then that can go along with your van life because car shows are everywhere.
Oh yeah, and the cool thing is with van life, they're really showable.
There's actually a lot of VW shows here in Minnesota.
Oh, are there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's a huge following.
Yeah.
In Minnesota.
There's a bunch.
Full set.
There's like car shows in Atlanta because Atlanta's a pretty big city and a well-known city.
Mm-hmm.
So it. I know in Carrollton, like I think a year or two ago, me and my dad actually went to a VW only car show where it's Carmen Diaz,
I just see
it's
door
VW
Did
things,
you just see that?
Yeah.
VW vans, and actually
It's like,
people
here
have
comes
had
Johnny.
Now, in this car show, there were a couple that had the van like set up.
Don't flip.
And that's kind of sick, honestly.
Yeah, and it was real cool looking to see like the VW van, and then have that little trailer in the back.
Mm-hmm.
Rangers like suplex me.
It's like really cool. And they were
Skull.
really show-offable because they were like really clean and slick
That's the point
and
where
everything.
fucking you're at right now.
Like almost like
God.
if you bought it from the showroom.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it.
That's basically the second best
Oh!
from just being in that
Oh,
era,
just
getting
fucking-
it from the show.
Oh yeah.
So, if you keep your van
Oh, shit,
nice
Lord.
and everything, you can get paid to like go to car shows and stuff if they do pay you to like show off your car and stuff.
Oh hell yeah. They like it's a big thing. Oh.
And then you can have you can have a job as going around the country, showing off your van and everything.
And teaching those others of the van life, you know.
Exactly.
And then before I get in the end too much here, before I stray too far off here and we close off the podcast here, because it is now officially 1:10 my time.
Yep.
Oh shit.
So I'll say
I didn't
this.
even realize.
I think it's the same for you too, Ranger. We're in the same time zone now,
Yeah,
so
exactly. I
yeah.
didn't realize.
It's like, yeah, it's 12:11.
Well, we
for me.
gotta end it off on you, Super, because you're the last one to do
Yes.
your
Yeah,
van.
setup.
Okay, so let me go through and go over my setup really quick. I chose the
Yeah, me
transit
too. I'm
van.
changing vehicle.
Honestly, transit van's got a big place in my heart. A lot of people ask me why I didn't choose the ProMaster like Alex. Personally, I don't like how the ProMaster looks. I know it's kind of a stupid reason to do it, but you gotta remember you gotta be happy with what you choose. And the transit van was like the perfect one for me. It's the right engine, right fuel economy, the right size. Even the smaller transit vans, not the Connect ones, but the just the regular 250 short wheelbase, low top ones. Even those small ones are great for it.
Alright, question for you.
Yeah.
Why not the VW van?
So for me, the VW van, I know they're like cheap and easy to maintain and everything, but there is one massive drawback that I did find with them, and it is the roof usability space. And I say that because it has glass on it, and it can't support more than, I think it was 325 pounds. So let's say, for example, I use the 250 watt solar powered, or the solar panels on top, and I had 4 of them. That's close to already like 125, 104, or 130 pounds. And if you go over one bump the wrong way, you can triple that weight and it will crush the windows on the roof. So that's the one major drawback that I had with it. I mean, yeah, it's some people don't care. If you're only putting 1 or 2 on there, obviously, it's not a big deal.
I mean, you can always put like supports or something to help like with the support of the weight of that.
Yeah, there's ways to put on extra supports and like posts inside the van, like where you are and what you're around to do that kind of thing. But
Yeah.
for me, it was more of like a space thing. Like I'm 6'1", so
Oh,
I need
shit,
something. Yeah,
yeah.
I'm 6'1". I'm a very slim person, but I am 6'1", and I need space.
Of
So for
course.
me, the VW van was definitely not my first choice. Actually, my first choice was the long wheelbase Sprinter van from 2018. However, the prices for those are right now out the roof because Amazon and FedEx are using them like
Oh,
crazy.
shit.
And they are really, really expensive to run, and they get, I don't know if you know this, but they
Well-
get garbage fuel economy. They
I
get
do
absolute
have
garbage.
one more question, and then
Yeah.
you can
Oh,
continue.
fuck!
Go ahead.
Why not with like the actual Scooby Doo van, the Ford whatever van?
So, like me, I do have my modern touch. As much as I love the Scooby-Doo van in every respect, it just wasn't in my particular style. And it's not to say that's
Yeah.
not anybody else's style, but my particular style is like big, boxy, and like eco-friendly. So, I made a lot of choices on this van.
Oh, almost later,
Holy
but I need
crap.
super-
Bounced off my roof.
Keep that in. 'cause
I'm
I
back
wanna-
over here.
Okay, what
Keep that in,
happened?
'cause I want to see that in the video.
What's that?
Keep that in the video because I want to see that.
I'm gonna keep that in, that's for sure.
And keep that fart in. It was like,
Van life jump right
I
here.
wanna hear that.
Hashtag van life jump.
Doing it for the vans. Oh,
Oh God. Like, if you could, let's have a challenge before, we get off. Who can make it in a VW van over the, jump?
I am getting in my VW.
Do it. But yeah, a couple other things really quick about the build. So I'm super compact. I wouldn't even have a trailer in the back of this one. Definitely no trailer for me. It brings the fuel economy down to about 15 miles a gallon from 28, so I will pass heavily on that one. But I will definitely, obviously, have the small table inside. I have the bed. I'll do the floating bed, kind of like Alex did.
How about the air mattress? The air mattress.
I wouldn't do air mattress, only for the reason that they can pop very easily. And with I was gonna do like a memory foam, like a memory foam bed.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. With a memory foam bed, you can actually make it into like a chair or a couch during the day, like a lounge chair. But yeah, obviously, yeah, like a futon almost. Like you have one of those sliding retractable bed things between the layers, and you have storage under it. And you can make yourself like a futon, kind of like Alex. Like he has a memory foam bed, and he slides it up, and yeah.
Yeah, I would have a water bed in mind.
Oh, careful! A lot of weight.
Hashtag 70s.
Oh god, a lot of weight. My PTSD just went through the roof when you said waterbed. Oh god.
Don't ever put a waterbed in a bank.
Hashtag feel like you're on the ocean 24/7.
Hashtag feels like seasickness.
My grandma had a
hashtag
bed until they got a sick number.
Oh god. Okay, so let me hit you with this though, because this is I have possibly the most interesting build, like technological wise. Mine would have obviously my gaming computer and my TV in there. But this is where things get interesting. I would use the small refrigerator like Alex, but I wouldn't do the sink setup necessarily like him. I would have it's like one of those pop-up sinks. Like it's retractable, you can put it down on the ground and you can make a table out of it and rotate it. Like make the whole system rotatable. So, you know, if I had to move a sink, I could sit in my chair and wash dishes or something like that. And then when I'm done, it's like like my desk / work area. So then as soon as I'm done, I just pop the piece off there. I can wash my dishes, close it back up, push it against the wall, and just lock it back in place. And I would put the TV, probably be like a 32-inch or like a 42-inch monitor at that point, because I'd probably downgrade a little bit. Right on that, like one of those rotating pieces that locks against the wall.
Yeah, that puts a good point. Have you seen that commercial where it's like, the two people in a very small house, and then they have to stand on top of each other? And
yep.
Everything just to have their own, like, yeah.
I have seen that.
See you in your van, just do that, like.
Oh god.
Hey Brandon.
Yeah.
Imagine this.
Oh
as
Jesus.
a fucking van life.
If you could put a cab on the back, maybe. Cab in the back, cut the center out.
The back bed of it.
Yeah, take out the windows and like punch a hole through, which I wouldn't on that truck because it's too cool to begin with. But you could.
I could so totally see in the next video, or at least the next podcast or video. We pick cars that we can turn into like the van life.
That would not be a bad idea. I like that.
Not vans, but turn cars. Like what car we can actually turn into a usable van life.
Like a multi-purpose van life vehicle.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can go off-road easily, you know. I can climb obvious hills, go through mud.
But it's not a van.
But it's not a van.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Thing that I wanted
For those
to
people that
mention.
truly do not like the van, but they do want the van.
And then, go ahead, Nord.
I really didn't hear this question.
Okay.
But I have an answer for it regardless. Campsites.
Yes.
Like where you would sleep for the night. There is a website that I had found called Free Campsites. Where you can just park and camp for the night. or for however long you need.
And it's usually pretty cheap. Like sometimes, like even if you can't find a free one, even the paid ones are like stupid cheap. Some of them are like 15, maybe $20 a night, and that's relatively cheap. Some of them are even $5 a night because they're just like, yeah, whatever.
Can I have everybody line up?
Yeah, hold on.
Let's have all the Volkswagens on one side and the Transits on the other side.
Okay, let's do that really quick, and then we can get this beautiful podcast wrapped up because I have to get sleep. I have work tomorrow.
We're gonna be a good fucking spot.
Actually, right over. I was just in a spot right over here in this mud pit.
Are you done with your setup? Like explaining what your setup is.
Yeah. Oh, the only other thing I want to.
Right side.
The only other thing I want to add in on my build here.
Your Transit.
Oh God, I think the only other thing that on my build that I have planned is like a better storage setup than what I saw Alex using. More, I want to invest in flat bins instead of the big bins, like the big HDX bins. I want to use the flat bins that you find at like Walmart.
Get back in your van.
Mainly because it's they're easier to use and they take up a lot less space, but they can still hold a lot of clothes, a lot of items and essentials like that. And yeah, I mean, I'd basically like just buy everything fresh as much as I can to minimize what I'm using in the van itself. Because obviously, again, space is of the essence.
Go right next to Super.
And yeah, I mean, like everything that I've kind of put together on this one, like in my particular build, no, I wouldn't put a shower in there. I just say fuck it, get a membership, and then just do it that way, or go to a campsite, and do it that way.
You know what you can do, Super? For the thumbnail, you can use this photo as a thumbnail.
I have one, but I'll look at it, and I'll probably add it in the podcast somewhere.
Actually, Super, do you think it would be better if either one of y'all would be on either side of us? Like,
actually, yeah, here, let me...
That would look cooler.
Let me get on this second.
Skull was on the other side, or you were on the other side.
Fuck Rando, we'll just park in him because he doesn't show up in the pictures, I don't think, so fuck him.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm cutting him off.
But yeah, like, I just, it's...
Well, oh, yeah.
In a nutshell, like, I'll close out the statement with this. To those curious about the van life... no, you're fine.
A little back, right there.
So, and put it this way,
I'm gonna go back a little bit.
You know, to those of you out there who question the van life, question the people's morals doing it, like, think about, put yourself in their shoes for a minute. Like, they could have, you never know though, they could have hundreds of thousands of dollars in their bank account, and they just want to live a simple lifestyle on their own and just live where they want to, never have anything tied down. You know, get a P.O. box for their mail. Like, that's the easiest thing to do. And, you know, as long as you don't travel too far, you could just check it, like, every few days or whatever. In my case, I'd stay local in Florida, obviously, for a long time.
That brings up another question. Where would you get your mail or whatever?
So, mail, what you do is you get a P.O. box. And, say, go to a UPS store and get a mailbox there, and then just have all of your mail sent there. I know that's what people that live in RVs do. A lot of van life members actually do that same thing. So it makes it easy because they just go back and like check it.
Do you have to get multiple PO boxes, like UPS stores or?
No, if you traveled across the country, you just like if you're gonna stay in one state for a long time, you can pay like 1 month. Like if you plan on staying 1 month, or you get like usually just do 1 month, and then have your mail sent there. Because like I said, with RVs, that's how they have to do it too. It's a pain in the ass, but they do it all the time.
Alright, super. I have 2 photos that you can look at that might be good for a thumbnail.
Alright, I'll take a look at them. Anyway, but yeah, like it's the mail thing is easy. You just get a PO box in each state that you're in, and then just turn it off when you get there. And then once you're at the next one, just have it forwarded there. And they're usually pretty good about that kind of stuff because sometimes it's hard for even like RV people to just have it moved around all the time.
Yeah.
But on the final note of the podcast, I will say that van life is not for everyone. It is certainly it's hard to wrap your head around at first. Like you leave all your modern amenities behind you for a simple lifestyle like finding a bathroom, which is not the hardest thing in the world to do. But at the same time, it puts you in touch more with society. instead of locking yourself in your house all the time, or you know, like not communicating with the outside world very often. It puts you in touch with all of that. Like I said, privacy is usually not an issue. Using reflective coverings for your windows. Um, Finding places to park up for the night, that's really easy. Some places don't allow it. Obviously, like private companies, like a Sprint store parking lot or like a bank parking lot, obviously. But big stores like Walmart, I know they're cool with it. Target, usually okay. Obviously, campsites are preferred. Whatever's near you.
I will say certain WalMarts,
Hmm.
because I know my local Walmart is starting to crack down on people loitering in their parking lot,
Yeah, it all
just because it's
depends.
happened like way too often, and they're just tired of it cluttering the parking lot, making it look bad.
Yeah, and that's the kind of the problem with people too, is they always pick like Walmart or something. Like if you have like friends in the area, this is a really good suggestion. Like just let them know like, hey, I'm gonna be in town. Do you care if I like park at the bottom of your driveway or something for a couple days? They don't care. In fact,
Yeah,
they usually kind of welcome you and like,
if
oh
they're
yeah,
good
just come
enough
on in.
friends, you know.
Yeah, if you're cool enough friends with them and they're cool with you, then usually they don't mind. I will say just be careful. Make sure it's like a 24-hour Walmart, because if it's not, usually the security can be like, hey, what's going on? What are you doing? And usually if you're telling me you're just parked up for a night because you're traveling, they don't care. Um, and just keep rotating your spaces. I guess that's the biggest thing. Obviously, obey the laws in your area. Make sure where you're going, it's okay to do what you're doing. That's the hard part. Like, even here's a good one, too, that I want to throw in there. Hotel parking lots. That's a good one. People don't think about, but hotel parking lots usually don't have a problem with it, especially if you're just like a roaming traveler. Um, Stuff like that they're usually cool with, and it's pretty
And I
easy.
mean, sometimes if you're
Oh,
really
here's a
lucky,
question.
if you got a good,
Hold on.
you know, if I
Don't
mean,
wait for Ranger.
Okay.
if they don't care,
Mhm.
sometimes, and I won't say all the time, but on rare occasions, they might offer you a room for a night.
Oh yeah. Sometimes if you tell me like, hey, just listen, I was gonna park up out here for the night, and they'll be like, oh yeah, I'll give you like a room for like $30 for the night if you want. And that's oh cool.
Yeah,
That's
they'll give
fine.
you like a good deal if they know you might be low on money, maybe, if they don't want someone in their car in their parking lot, they might offer you maybe a lower discount than some other people if you're staying just a night or whatnot.
Oh yeah, they're usually pretty cool about that. Um,
Oh,
but anyway, go ahead, Shane, with your question really quick.
okay. How about what happens if you don't have money to buy a jumper box? Say if your battery dies.
Usually what you
Oh,
do, especially when you plan for that, always plan for the worst. If your battery
Say if it's
dies,
winter. About winter when it's so cold, like below zero, and your battery is dead and you
uh,
can't charge it.
so here's a cool thing about that. They're called battery heater packs. What you do is you just like put them like on a in like a hot water, and then put it in like a oh god, it's like a bag, so it doesn't like leak all over the battery, and then put it on the battery for like 10 to 15 minutes, and then take one of the Goal Zero batteries and then plug in the jumper line, which usually when you buy a van you always get like jumper lines in the rear, and it's kind of like a rule of thumb. You plug it into that, and then you can jump your battery that way, and usually you're fine. So it's pretty simple, but yeah, to keep the podcast wrapped up here. I want to personally thank everybody that's here for being a part of it, and everybody here that was, their first time on a podcast like this. Obviously, our ones moving forward will be a little bit different. We probably won't have gameplay running in the background. At least I won't, but they might. It's their thing. Um, but yeah, it's gonna change a little bit, obviously, so that way there's not too much background noise and everything else. We just wanted to do this one because it kind of fit the theme of what we were doing. And yeah, if anybody else wants to add anything really quick before the end of this, go right ahead. Anybody got anything else?
hashtag van life.
Hashtag van life. All right.
Oh, how about suspension? About if you should need a stiff ride or a soft ride.
Always stiff. I know it sounds stupid, but always like a stiffer ride, like stock van suspension is better. Supports more weight.
I know a lot of people like to stick to the roads.
Yeah.
But,
Definitely.
Hashtag LGBT community, you know, always want to, you know, get that a big shout out, you know, me being a part of the LGBT community, so, yeah, peace for them.
Yeah, we support everybody in this group. Everybody in this podcast is fantastic. We love you all, obviously. Everybody here that's on the podcast, you'll be able to see from the game. You can go follow all their names. Go follow them on Xbox and everything else. Hit them up. They love playing some games here and there. I think
just be nice people. If you want to friend all of us, just be like.
Yeah, be
nice
cool.
person.
Don't be a dick. Heavily implied, don't be a dick. But yeah.
If you be a dick, you'll get blocked.
Yeah, if you're gonna be a dick, obviously you get blocked. I would hope my boys over here did that.
Insta-block.
Yeah, I would hope my boys block you guys if you're being dicks, but we don't believe you will be, so we're giving you the opportunity to go ahead and follow them. Hit them up for some Forza or whatever else. Sometimes Destiny, Fortnite, whatever. They kind of play it all.
Yeah.
But you
Or
know.
Fallout 76.
Exactly, or Fallout 76. But yeah, personally, I want to thank all you guys for being here tonight. I know of a couple of us have dipped out at one point.
NBA 2K20 up in here, some Dunker up in here.
I know we lost a couple of
Queef.
members because either internet went out or other situations, but we still managed to keep it through. Go ahead, like I said, follow them. Personally, thank you guys for being a part of this podcast. I know all of you guys were pretty much up my butt about it today to make sure I was here, so I had to make sure I was on time. And,
Just slap that like button like it's your girlfriend's ass. Come on.
Exactly. Just go down there. Just smack it until it turns blue.
Smash that thumbs up. Smash that thumbs up.
Smack that hell's ass.
Yes, smash the hell out of that like button. And let us know what you guys think in the comments, you know?
If that button underneath the channel is red,
Make it gray.
it's white.
Yes.
You
And
make that
sure you
gray.
have your notifications on and smash that
If
bell
if
icon.
Super wants, y'all can
So you'll be
send those
notified for the next
comments to
video.
him, and maybe tell a brief description of maybe what your setup might be for a van.
Yeah, let me know in the comments what your guys' dream setup would be. You don't have to give me too many details, but just as many as you feel is necessary. Let me know what you'd build, kind of how you have it set up, power, water, whatever. Because I'm always curious to see what the community comes up with.
And,
And,
if anybody has questions about something about their setup, maybe Super can help you if he
Yeah.
doesn't mind.
Absolutely, yeah, because I've found ways, obviously, to do solar power and battery power things easier than just wiring everything to like a junction box under your seat. There's things I've done that simplify the process of building a van, and it's really cool. So yeah, just let me know in the comments. I'm all ears.
Super over here is like the best guy to to talk to, because he's super helpful and super friendly, and I'm just brand new up into this group, but I feel like I've been here for years.
Yeah,
So,
I've been like super nice, super welcoming to all you guys, and it's been a pleasure so far working with you guys in videos and everything. So I want to personally thank all of you guys for being here. I know this is obviously Ranger. This is your second actual thing being a part of for this channel, and
yeah, pretty much.
it's super cool to have you a part of the team. Obviously, this team is forever expanding, as we saw in the one video that we posted soon. We had 10 members of this team in the same exact chat on here running, and that was probably one of the most impressive runs we've ever had. Like, hands down, that was the most impressive video set we've ever had.
Tell me you're keeping that in with
Yeah.
the fart sound that just did.
I'll keep it in there, yeah. But yeah.
I cannot wait to hear that.
But thank you guys so much for watching. We really appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe. Like as always if you did.
Smash that like button hard as you can.
Comment
Make
down
your
below.
thumb
Like I
purple.
said, Like it's your girlfriend's ass or your wife's ass or a hoe's ass. I don't care.
Some
Stick it in
kind
the
of ass. Just smack it. Consensually, though.
Smack that.
Consensually. Let's put that out. Consensually smack that ass.
Hashtag middle
1-800
fuck
smack
stick.
that ass, bruh.
Consensually smack that ass.
Hashtag double-sided double dildo.
Oh, Jesus. This is going to get such an issue. Anyway, on the same topic, though, if you're thirsty, need an energy drink, this is a quick plug because I forgot to mention earlier. Link down in the description below. Follow my link. Use my discount code CyberHive for 10% off for Rogue Energy. Simply one of the best energy drinks I've ever had. No carbonation. There's no sugar. I think it's like 5 calories and 175 milligrams caffeine per cup. 16 ounces. Put it in a shaker cup. Shake it up really good. Usually I would recommend only one a day, personally.
Yeah, warming.
Just do
You
one
know,
a day.
This guy's, a professional when it comes to knowing how much to take.
Yes,
He's
I have.
done it.
I've had way too much of this before. As most of you guys would know in common sense, too many vitamins a day equals really bad things to happen. And that's the cool thing about this stuff is I'm going to try to keep this really quick and simple. This thing is chock full of vitamins and minerals that your body actually needs. They are essential to your life. And it tastes really good. No nasty after effects, no nasty aftertaste. And it really is all around a great drink for the price. Usually they get about 30 servings to 40 servings per container. Just depends on what you get. Like I said, use my link down below. Would really appreciate it. Helps the channel. Use that code at the same time for 10% off your entire order. That's for $50. That's a $5 thing. So boom, you save $5 and you get a crap load of stuff. What do I recommend? Flavors I go with a fruit punch hydration, cherry limeade for the energy, pink lemonade, and my other specialty was blue raspberry because it tastes like candy, and quite frankly, I like candy. So those are my recommendations. If you're always unsure about a product, go ahead and get yourself a starter pack. They're $14.99 in the store. You get a shaker cup and 6 random flavors that are on the website or of their choosing at the time, whatever they have in stock. The guys are super cool over at Rogue Energy for being a sponsor for this channel, and I love them very much. Shout out to you guys.
One more thing. Can you choose the flavors within the starter pack?
So in the starter pack, not to my knowledge, I haven't 100% checked that. I will let you guys know in the comments, or not in the comments, but the description if you can. I think it just comes with 6 random ones, but usually the 6 random ones are fucking fire. I'll just say that right off the bat. They are like fucking fire.
Okay.
So yeah, I love these
Spicy,
guys. No, not spicy, but they're just that good.
I'm just
Okay,
saying, some people
there's my
might,
question.
Yeah.
Okay, for the starter pack,
Mm-hmm.
if they like the flavor, to test the flavor, if they like the flavor, they can buy a tub of it, right?
Yeah, you can buy a ton of it from the website. Like I said, use the link down below. Supports the channel directly. Love you guys. But yeah, the prices are actually pretty good for what you're getting. You're basically getting like a dietary supplement plus hydration and or energy at the same time. And there's even an extreme option. For Christ's sake, there's an extreme. If this is enough energy for you for one day, fuck, they have one that's actually called extreme, and that I believe is strawberry lemonade. It's either pink lemonade or strawberry lemonade. I don't know. I didn't look yet. Some of the other flavors off the top of my head, they have watermelon. They have pineapple mango, which that's one of the really good ones. I'm a huge fan of tropical flavors. Obviously, they're adding more. I will let everybody know what the new flavors are coming up soon. I promise. And like I said, as soon as I know. But yeah, go ahead and check out their starter packs, get some of their tubs and everything. And like I said, I'm going to push it like crazy because I know people like to save money out there. Use my link, use the discount code, you save a bunch of money. And yeah, that is pretty much what's up.
Is there like a cap where you want like how many likes you want or how many viewers you're wanting for this video or any like
in particular
special goal?
For this one, I would say, like, let's look at a modest goal of, like, 10 likes. I think that's a pretty fair goal. Like, just 10 likes. And I will announce something new to the channel coming up in the future, which is exciting for you guys because it's something I'm working on at the same time. And, you know...
How about the goal? About 16 likes.
We're gonna do 10 likes. We'll do a modest 10 likes for this one, and then the next podcast, if this one does well, I'm gonna push it to 20 likes. just to kind of get something going here in the community.
After 10 likes,
Get
can we do
some
16?
following.
Because that's my favorite number.
Yeah, we could do 16. Just do like random numbers. We'll do 16. I'll do like 205
Yeah,
one day.
let's just like go random.
We'll do 10.
This
We'll do
whole thing
16.
is
We'll do
about
like
random.
25. And that's the cool thing here is, if you want to subscribe to us outside of just like the games and shit, we do all appreciate the van life here, and we do like to talk about it quite often. It's a very big topic of discussion with our group about 80% of the time, which I didn't realize that until recently. So, it's kind of a cool
Through me,
topic.
Which is actually surprising.
Yeah, like through Ranger and Nord, and Skull, you guys, we all pretty much know it. And then we have Chain, we have our newcomer to the van life. So welcome. Your initiation
Hell
is today.
yeah, brother.
Yeah, this is your initiation day for that. Obviously, we will keep him taught as we go. That way, we can do more of these kind of van life podcasts in the future. Hopefully, next time we'll have like more of like our laptops, phones around us. We can look things up and check them out as we talk, because I know that's a big thing for people. Like, they ask questions on the fly. Another thing I want to say before I get off of here, because I know I'm running out of time. It is 1:40 in the morning by the time this podcast is over. We will be live streaming on YouTube soon. So I just want to put that out there for you guys. The next podcast will be a live stream podcast. That way any viewers can ask questions, and we can answer them on the fly the best that we can. I won't personally be playing video games, obviously, since I'll be watching everything else going on. But yeah, we will be doing... actually, take that back. The next one is another pre-recorded. The one after that is the big one. That's the big live stream on YouTube. And it's going to be, fingers crossed, really well done. Because I've got my setup going over here running much smoother than it has been. And, that way we can answer your guys' questions live. Eventually, I will link my Patreon down below too, in case you want to just say the hell with it. Let's start like funding the project, because obviously it's something I'm really passionate about doing. I really want to bring to the channel, and we will start funding the van life project right here on CyberHive Gaming. So thank you guys so much for watching. We love you all, and we will see you guys in the next one.
Hashtag fiddlefuckstick.
Peace out, guys. We love you.
Nipples.